The only thing that Madam Web seems to be spinning up is controversy, as Dakota Johnson herself, aka Madam Web herself, recently slammed Hollywood just outright, talking about how insane and more or less despicable the place is. I've been trying to tell you all, Madam Web, she's clearly the queen. You guys just couldn't see it, but here she is in the real world, just stating facts that we all know are true, and it's because she gets it. Yeah, she gets it. So she was recently interviewed by, well, multiple outlets, but specifically while talking to IndieWire, she was asked about various projects, her career, her future, Madam Web, and all that. And she took a minute to talk about how Hollywood is literally afraid to greenlight and or commit to smaller scale films. She says it's got to be a blockbuster or nothing, and that it's really disheartening because Hollywood has fallen apart. She says she's fought for stories to be told that just get rejected. People in Hollywood turn on each other. They end up backstabbing you. They pretty much are in the industry where you step over other people and you get ahead. And she addresses all this, and she says it's disheartening to see that this is what it's become, and it certainly isn't how it used to be. She also slams Nepo babies, which has become a term used more recently to describe James Gunn and him hiring his brother and everything, and maybe there is something to this. I won't be the one to say yes or no. You guys can decide for yourselves. It's definitely a thing. But yeah, she go on and then says Hollywood is effing bleak right now in terms of everything that happens, everything they're producing, how they're greenlighting projects, how they look at other projects, and what gets made, what gets precedent, and all this. I mean, are you going to disagree with her? Like, are we actually going to disagree with her? I don't think you really can at this point. She's literally telling the truth. Madam Web got greenlit because it's connected to Spider-Man. But I guarantee you, another dozen scripts that would have cost 10 to 15 million a pop to make the entire film have been sitting on some executive desk just collecting dust and will never see the light of day after they bought it for 10 to 15 grand off the writer just to make sure that no other studio can make it. And I can attest to this is how it works, as I know people who have sold scripts to Disney and Fox and a couple to Universal. They got their payday, and anytime they contact them, they're just like, yeah, we'll tell you something about that in the future. Don't worry, we're working on it. A friend I know, he submitted a script that was bought for good money in 2014. Has never seen the light of day, and it is a solid script that Fox bought. They just wanted it because other studios were interested in it, and the highest bidder got it. That's unfortunately how it goes, and she's right. So, 100% agree with her, and that's why she's the queen.